Twitch! Is it working? Yes, it's working. For a second, I thought it was still muted. Hello, guys! Hi, Muffin! So, I may have said in the announcement earlier that it would be Pokopia to start off, but you know what? I changed my mind. I don't dislike Pokopia, but I just don't feel like playing it today. So it's just going to be an Animal Crossing day, which is fine because I haven't played Animal Crossing in quite a while. I don't even know how long it's been. I don't even think I've been playing off stream in a while. So the last time I played was probably whenever the last time I played on stream was. Which means I could check if I pulled up the VOD channel, but I'm not going to check that right now. But yeah, it's definitely been a while. Okay, Rossetti is here today. I'm probably not going to use his services though. Oh, there's going to be a fishing tourney on Saturday. Cool, cool. I might play off stream. I'm not going to be streaming on Saturday, but good to know. But yeah, I don't dislike Pokopia. It's just, I don't know. It's just I'm in a weird mood where I don't really feel like playing something with that sense of unfamiliarity and discovering new stuff, figuring out what to do next. I just want to play something more familiar. And I haven't played Animal Crossing in so long. Whereas Pokopia, but the weird thing is, I feel like I just played it, which is kind of weird because I'm pretty sure it's been a week. I last played it last Wednesday, and the thing is usually when it's been a week since I've played a game, I always say it feels like it's been forever and I can't remember stuff. But yeah, I remember what we did in Pokopia. There was we moved the PC because we met Marchoke, and we found a guy who's a chef who we need to save. And I guess I'll do that next week. But yeah, I don't really feel like continuing that right now. So it's just gonna be a chill Animal Crossing stream. Probably gonna focus on designing vacation homes because I still haven't finished that stuff because there is a finish to it. Um, and I might go around town for a moment around the island and do a few things because, yeah, as I said, it's been a while. There are bugs in my house. That happens if it's been a while since you played. But yeah, let's pick out an outfit for today actually. That's the first thing most people do when they play Animal Crossing. You know what? Let's dress up as Link. Why not? Let's do the champion tunic. I don't really have I don't really have a matching hat though. But these boots are decent. There we go. Let's see. I might have to clear out some of my inventory. Oh, great. Storage is full as well. That's a bit annoying. So next time I play, I do need to sell some stuff, which, as we just saw at the morning announcement, not, well, it's not morning, but you know what I mean, as we just saw at the, hi Cleo, as we just saw at Isabel's announcement, there is a fishing tourney this weekend, so if I play off stream, the fishing tourneys are a great way to make money. Because the fishing tourneys or the bug catching contests are a good way to make money because Flick and CJ pay more for them. I do have a lot of wood in storage, but I'm not going to sell those because they'll be useful when I decide to do the DIY requests. But yeah, Cleo, you want to get out of my house? I was not planning on this visit. That's right. We've got two different horses actually, because we've got our starters Renee and Bam. We've got Tammy, Midge. No, three horses. We've also got Colton. And then Cleo, Gruff, and then we've also got special villagers, Marty, based on Pom Pom Purin, and Cece based on, well, I think she was originally based on, yeah, Cece and Viche were originally based on Callie and Marie, but now she's been updated to match the characters in Splatoon 3, whose names I forget, because I haven't played that one. And we got Toolin. Cleo, you want to get out of the... Alright, fine, we'll play high card, low card. Okay, 6 is actually a tricky one because it is... it's not the best chances either way. But there are 5 numbers that could be below it, and 4 numbers that could be above, so we're gonna go lower. Yes! Don't know why I got so excited about that. But yeah, I should play off stream on Saturday and yeah, get some more bells, because then I'll be able to upgrade my storage, which is currently at only 320. I had to look to the side there because I had to look at my other screen because the number was covered up there at the bottom left. Cleo, oh yeah, just make yourself at home. Just sit down on the floor, why don't ya? I'm gonna force her out. Yeah, you can just force them out by going to the door. And the cool thing is, it doesn't actually force you to leave. Whereas in previous games, when animals would visit your home, then when you would, if you wanted to force them to leave, you could do that trick and, oh, I never finished building this path. You could do that trick and go to the door and they'll be like, oh, are you going out? I guess I better leave. But then it actually does make you walk out of the house. Yes, Chloe, there was a squirrel. Hi. That's right, I need to knock down some trees when I get around to fixing this path. That's what I need to do. I probably won't do that on stream because that'd be boring, but I just thought I'd take a little walk around town before we head on over to designing vacation homes, just to show off. Oh, that's right, I built that incline last time. I think that's the most recent thing I built. So yeah, it's coming along nicely and the paths will connect. And at some point I gotta move some trees so that I can make the paths. Yeah, because that incline would probably, it should have a path which would then lead, I don't know. Yeah, it would just lead around here. And I'm planning an incline right here. So I gotta knock down these trees because they're in the way of the path. And some trees down here, yeah, that one, yeah. But yeah, that squirrel was Cece, one of the special Splatoon ones. So yeah, if you want her or her sister Viche, then you're gonna need an amiibo. Which, I mean, you could borrow mine, Chloe, but yeah, I've got the amiibos. Money hole? Where? I didn't even see it. I didn't see the glowing one. Was it up here? I'm just retracing my steps in case of delay. Up here? Back this way? Oh, there it is! Yeah, I should probably plant a money tree, because if you do it right, you usually get a profit from it. I think it was 10,000 is the best amount to plant. So let's go with that. And then once it grows, I believe it will triple and give me 30,000. Oh, hello. Ribbot. That's one of the ones that are new in New Horizons, I believe. I suppose while I'm here, we should take a look in the shops before I head on over to do vacation homes. Might as well check out the clothes. Oh, I do like these nice little boots. I have boots a bit like those in real life, actually. I don't wear them very much because just like the ones you see on screen here, my boots have a little bit of a heel, and I can't do heels. I can't. I fell down some stairs once, so now I'm scared. But yeah, there was nothing else I wanted to buy, so just the boots. Besides, there's no room in my storage anyway, so she had to just put the other shoes in my inventory. Hi, Sable. Oh, she's pretty friendly with us now. That was nice. I don't think I'll bother looking at the Nookling shop though. There's not much chance there'd be something I like there. So let's just head on over to the vacation home place. Oh, I remember what the most recent thing we did was when we celebrated festival, and I still didn't put away these decorations that I just left out here to show them off. I'm sure at some point I'll put them away somewhere. Hi, Cece. I love that she pointed out that I left the drum there. I wonder if I push her close enough to that microphone, will she sing? Cece, can you... No, it's a lot harder to push them in this game, though. Plus, if you push them for long enough, they might get angry. So let's not try that. Let's see, there's a few... Oh, April 16th is Marty's birthday. Interesting. What day of the week is the 16th? That is Thursday. You know what? I might actually be able to celebrate that on stream, because next Thursday is going to be, well, it is the release of Tomodachi Life, which is why I moved Cozy Games Day to the Thursday. Well, the other reason I moved it there was because I can't stream on my usual Tuesday. So next week, the altered schedule is Monday Pokemon as normal, multiplayer day goes on Wednesday, and then Cozy Games Day goes on the Thursday. Which works out because, because that Tomodachi Life releases on Wednesday. So I wasn't going to have a Thursday. Tomodachi Life releases on the Thursday, so I thought instead of having a cozy day on Wednesday and then having to wait a week to play it, let's just move cozy day to Thursday. Which, is the same day of Marty's birthday, so I might briefly play Animal Crossing and celebrate that. And yes, we know there's a fishing tourney coming up. Oh, April 2nd was Tammy's birthday. I missed it. Oh well. Oh, and there's Tammy right here. Yeah, she hasn't seen me in forever. Anything else to say? She's just talking about the epic relax spot she found. Oh, these flowers are getting in the way of what should be a path. I'll dig them up later. There is a trick you can do to make sure flowers don't spawn on a certain spot. What you do is you go to custom designs and you make one that uses... No, I did not mean to hit confirm. Well, that was pointless. What I was saying was you make a custom design that is completely filled with this transparent tile. So then if you place it on the ground, things like flowers actually won't spread to those spots. It's invisible. You do this, you can see that I placed it right there. The flowers will not spread to that spot. So that's something I'll finish off stream, is I'll dig up those flowers and I might put those invisible tiles, in the path spots so that the flowers don't cover it up. But let's head on over to Happy Home Vacation Homes. I don't think that's the right phrasing, but whatever. I think I made both the restaurant and the cafe, and I don't think I made any of the story-based facilities after those. Oh, Nico came up with DIY recipes. Good for him. Oh, okay, we gotta head into the school to have me learn about those. What's Wardell doing in the bathroom? He's just standing in the bathroom holding a book. But that's a problem with these designs, is that the game does not think about what things are supposed to be. Oh, the pillar! Yes! That's gonna make things look a lot better when I'm trying to do partition walls. And there's the counters. Yeah, so you can divide a room, so you can do like sort of a house with a kitchenette sort of thing. Yeah, unfortunately that wrong answer of stairs is, you can't actually make stairs. Well, you can't make functional stairs. But I've seen little videos where people have shown how they've been able to use certain furniture that creates the illusion of stairs, and then they made like a loft bed, and it was pretty cool. But it's not functional, of course. Right, well now that we've got the pillar and the counter, let's head on in and get to work. What's that? No, I don't need that actually. Let's just talk to Lottie. Alright, let's go see who's out here and choose a theme to work with. Let's see, we have... What is this one's name? I should know this. Pinky, of course! Okay, Pinky wants a flat inspired by Feng Shui. Is your name Ellie? Yes! I know all these villages. Dee wants to be surrounded by sweets. Maybe I'll do hers. She's really cute. This is... Oh, what's the bird one? Not cephalobot. No, that's the, squid, octopus, whatever. What's this one? Sprocket, right. I should have known that. He wants a factory that makes robots. Interesting. This one wants a gym. Is your name Al? No, that's Pee-wee. Al is a gorilla, though. Art studio. Oh, what's this one? Hippo. Oh, I didn't remember that one. Okay, well, Ellie's really cute, so let's do hers. Alright, pretty straightforward prompt. We just need to include sweets. Which just means she'll have a pretty big kitchen. Let's see, where would she lie? I don't know, it feels like there's not enough locations to choose from, like honestly. And some of these could really be better. Yeah, none of these really feel all that great to me. Plus, someday it might get to a point where I might have to double up on locations, which makes absolutely no sense, which is why I try not to do it. And, you know, they should really have a bigger map of them, because there is so many villages. So, like, if you tried to do a home for every villager, which, I mean, you kind of could if you kept going for a long time, then, yeah, you'd need more space. Interesting that it put these as outdoor furniture. You can change that. You can, like, delete them and then place them indoors and it still counts. But you know what? I'll go with that. Let's pick out... Let's go with the pink wooden roof. I feel like that works. Yeah, I like that for her. And, yeah, she seems like the type to have flowers. Let's go with that. And let's put the, fairy floss stand over there. And this... That's actually a lamp. Let's go with the rainbow one. I love the rainbow one. Okay, now let's place down some pathing. We'll start over here. And then we want to place path There we go, that'll do. Now we've got a bit of empty space over here though. Well, first off, let's grab a fence. Maybe that one? I'm liking the natural look actually. Let's put this along here. And we've still got some empty space to work with. We don't want it to be too cluttered though, but maybe, let's see. Put some sort of outdoor seating maybe? Oh, the mushroom table, that looks really nice as well. Yep, I do like that. And is there a matching chair? Probably. Is there a mushroom chair? There is, yes, there it is. There we go, that looks nice. Yeah, no more clutter, less is more. That's the outside done. Alright, now let's see what we have to work with. We'll make it as big as we can. It looks big for now, but trust me, it'll look small soon. Okay, we can find the pillars here, yes. Because I like to be realistic. So I'm going to start with the first thing I usually start with, which is I'm going to build a bathroom. So we're going to scroll down and find the bathroom items. We need a toilet, we need a shower, we need the toilet paper, and we need the sink. And we're going to put it let's see, what fits over here? If we put this here, this here, yeah, and then we take the pillar, yep, and then we have just the right amount of space to get in there. Unfortunately, this game does not have functional doors, which is really annoying. Because, you know, they gave us partition walls. It'd be great if they gave us doors so you can actually separate the rooms. But that's why I put the sink here and the toilet there so that, you know, when you walk in through this gap that is the door, and if you see into the bathroom, you can't actually see someone using the toilet or shower. But okay, next up, we're gonna do. I think I'll do the bedroom next, and then I'll be able to save the rest of the space for the kitchen and living area. So, gonna take this and bring it over here. And that'll be the bedroom space. So let's look at the recommended items. What have we got? We've got two different styles to choose from. We've got the patchwork stuff with the chairs and the sofa and the bed, or we've got the cute style with the bed, sofa and all that. let's go with... Well, we can go with a mix. I like the patchwork bed for her. Yeah, I feel like the country style suits her. And then we want maybe a bedside table there. Yeah, something like this will do. And then, what else should I put in the bedroom? Well, we could go with that vanity. It's in recommended, so we might as well. Oh, and we need maybe drawers or a wardrobe, of course. So let's grab... What have we got? We could just go with some clothes hanging on a rack. I mean, it's a vacation home. It's not going to have all of her clothes, you know? So let's just put the clothes rack there and the vanity there. And, alright, let's start on the kitchen. Let's start from over here. We've got quite a few food items in here to work with. But first, let's grab the basics. We need fridge, fridge. We'll stick with basic white, but we'll go with the ice cream sticker because it suits her theme. And then we need an oven and a sink. There we go. And then, let's look at these recommended items. Give her the frozen drink machine. Let's put the blender here. Do we have... We have a stovetop espresso maker, so let's put that on the stove. And then, we could actually go for one of these counters. Put that here by the window, maybe. And then we can grab the jar of coffee beans and the cream and sugar. I still need to put a dining table. We'll go with this table and chair. Let's put that here, actually. And then we've got a TV. We can put the TV area maybe over here. And we can put the sofa. No, I don't like that. Let's just go with the single chair. I mean, she only has this place by herself, so let's just put a nice TV corner over here. There we go. And then what else can I do? There's still some space to fill. Oh, and I still haven't even picked out wallpaper and floor. I do like the mint floor. Oh, I do like that one. Yeah, let's go with that. And, yeah, we'll go with the simple white and we'll put down rugs in... Put down that one in the bedroom, I guess. And the cookie rug at the TV area. I've still got a bit of empty space in this corner, though. Maybe I will add more kitchen items. Maybe we'll give her... Maybe the ice cream machine display thing? I don't know. Or maybe this. Yeah, the cake. Maybe that. Let's move. How do I want to do this? I could move the dining table over here. And then we have, yeah, this stuff over here. And why not? Let's grab the popcorn machine as well. And then let's do... Yeah, let's do a little table next to the armchair. So then she can put snacks, like, let's grab something to put down on it, like, oh, here we go, snack bag, cookies. There we go, that's looking a lot better. Now we just need to do lights. Let's do this one in the bedroom. And let's do this one here and here. And then let's grab a simple one for the bathroom, like that one. And then what else can we do to finish it off? We can do... Oh, we can do a welcome mat. There we go. What else? Maybe some wall decorations. We've got some flower garlands here. Maybe we'll put that above the bed. There's also this flower thing. That's nice. Let's put that... I don't know, above the entryway maybe? And we'll put the clock up here in the kitchen. And I think that's about it. We don't want it too cluttered, so I think it looks done. Let's see, is there anything else I want to put? Probably not. Oh, wait. There's nothing on her bedside table. Let's see if I want to put down something there. Like, where is it? Where is it? When in doubt, give them a switch. There we go. I mean, now that I think about it, I feel like Allie would be the type to like reading. I feel like she should have maybe a little bookshelf. Well, let's just put that there. We can still access the window. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'd say that one's done. I hope I'm not forgetting anything, but I'm pretty happy with it. Oh my god, I forgot how weird it can be when it does this little video montage. It always puts the camera in weird places because of partition walls. Well, she seems happy with it. Then again, they always are. Alright, how much do I get for that? Not that I need it, I haven't even been spending this currency. Yeah, I've got over 200,000. Oh my god, yes, we can do 2-story houses. Yes! Oh my god. Finally! Which means more space. Which means, like, I could put the bedroom upstairs and everything else downstairs, and there's more space for everything. This is gonna be so much better. Okay, Pinky's still there, Hippo. That's Cephalobot. I might consider doing his. That's Sprinkle, but we've already done hers. But she wants to give me a gift. Thanks, Sprinkle. Oh, how fitting! She gave me the snowflake rug. Yeah, he wants robots. He wants a gym. A relaxing home. Okay. Your name is Azalea? No, Rhonda. Oh my god. Azalea is a rhino, though. I know that much. Let's do hers. See, I can get the species right. Like, I knew that it was a rhino I was thinking of, but I got the name mixed up. Alright, let's see. Maybe we'll give her a beach home? I mean, that's considered relaxing, right? Having a beach house? I mean, what would I know? Rich people have a beach house. Maybe that one? Or maybe this one. This one. I'm so indecisive. Alright, let's make a 2-floor home. I'm so tired for some reason. This might end up being another short stream. I don't know. I'll try to get to the 2-hour point and then see how I feel. Not that it matters, because I don't think anyone is even watching right now. Let's add some more trees, maybe that many. I don't believe you can put paths down on the beach though. Can you? Can you like, no. Okay. We don't really need a fence because we've got these rocks here making a nice entryway. So let's just look at the house options. Kind of like that. It's kind of like a Zen theme. Ooh, the blue roses, that looks really nice. Let's go with that. Okay, I don't think I really want to put any outdoor decorations here. It's just... yeah, just some trees. It's just a beach. You don't always need to put furniture on the outside. Okay, I will probably be moving those because upstairs will be the bedroom. Oh my god, thank you for the follow, Movie Man. Didn't even know you were here. Thank you so much. Couldn't see my screen for a second because of the follower thing, but thank you so much. It's going pretty well. We're gonna make a relaxing home for Rhonda here. Let's make this first floor bigger. Maybe not that big, because now we have the second floor unlocked. I can put the bedroom upstairs, so I have a lot more space to work with. So, you know what, I'll leave it at this big setting, but if I feel like I don't need all that space, then maybe I'll make it smaller again. Let's start off with the bathroom, as I often do. I noticed the recommended items has this bath, so let's use that. Let's do in this corner. So we've got the whirlpool bath. So let's grab the other bathroom items. So it's a good thing that I unlocked the second floor for her, because she can have a bigger bathroom than the small one I usually do, because she'll have the bedroom upstairs. Yeah, so we've got a sink here. Actually, yeah, that's the only bathroom sink I have. We'll use that. And we need a toilet, the toilet paper thing. I always find it so weird that in Animal Crossing, they don't have like a wall hanging toilet paper item. Like they have in, if you play Sims, there is a toilet paper thing that goes on the wall. So I always just put this thing next to the toilet and they can just grab from that. I don't know, should I also do a shower? I mean, most houses have a bath and a shower, or some houses have like a combined tub shower thing. Or there are some houses, or rather apartments, that don't even have a bath and they just have a shower. But the thing is, I'm definitely giving her this bath, and it's like it'd be pretty rare to have a home that has a bath and no shower. It's usually the other way around. Sometimes there's a shower and no bathtub, but never the other way around. So let's do that. And let's see, how should I do this? I may have to destroy that window there, because otherwise otherwise the stuff might be blocking it. If we do it like this, and then let's grab our partition walls. and then we turn it like this, and then we grab the pillars. Yeah, I think that's as good as it's gonna get, except... No, you know what? I could also do it the other way. I think I like that a bit better. Yes, that's a better entryway. Actually, let's shuffle things around. Let's do the shower here, next to the bath. And then we'll do, and then we do the toilet here and the sink there. Oh, but that does mean if you look through the entryway, you can see the toilet, and I hate that. Let's move the sink over here, maybe. Yeah, let's do it like that. And I am going to have to destroy that window. And the way that you do that, there's two ways. The first way is you can just say no windows, but that would destroy both of them. But the other thing is, there are certain wallpapers that don't use windows. Like, yes, that is one of them. So if we do an accent wall there, then we can have no window on that side. So we'll do that. And now that the bathroom's done, we can do the rest of the house. Which, I'm not really sure what I want to do for this place. Let's do... Oh, I like the rosewood flooring. Oh, I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. We're going to go into rugs. Even though it doesn't look like a rug, we're going to get these white tiles. And then I can give it tiles in just the bathroom. This will take a minute. There we go. Okay, we got the tiles in the bathroom, so we can have the flooring everywhere else. I'm thinking... I'm thinking I'll come back to this floor, and let's actually head upstairs and build a bedroom. I might actually leave it at this sizing. That's pretty decent, considering the upstairs is just the bedroom. So let's do... Oh, maybe this blue flooring? Yeah, let's do the starry sky. Oh, I kind of like the purple rose. No, I think I'll do the purple rose wall for the downstairs. And let's do the starry sky up here in the bedroom. So let's see. We've got... I mean, it looks like we have 3 bed choices, but we really don't, because this one, Luna's bed, is an essential item. So we have to have that. Let's do this as a bedside table. And we can put this pretty lamp on it. And then we have plenty of space for a dresser and a wardrobe. We could do those over here. And then what else could I do in the bedroom? We've got plenty of space to work with now. Almost too much space. We'll put the humidifier in the bedroom, and then we can put the aroma pot down in the living room. candle if we've got the lamp, really. Let's do... what else could we do up there? We'll just put the flowers on this side. And then, let's see. Let's put Baby Bear in this corner. What else could go in a bedroom? I mean, so far I'm just looking at the recommended items. Oh, that is cute. Let's go with that. Let's pick out a color for her. Let's just go with the white one. Let's do the plushie shelf over here. And then what else could go in a bedroom? Maybe a desk? Let's see. We've got this. This could be her desk. I don't like the gold version, but then I realized I can recolor it. So yeah, we could put this. Yeah, we could put that there as a desk, and let's find a chair for that. Let's see, chairs, that one's a decent desk chair. My only annoyance with this particular chair, because it's got the armrests, it means functionally you can't get onto it, because you can only get onto this chair from the front, like this, like, not like that, like this, which means if you put it in front of a table, you can't get onto it, which is really stupid. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't need to be functional, but, like, I like it to be functional. Let's look at other chairs. I don't know, because none of the others really look like desk chairs, though. So, I mean, there's that one, but I think that one is the same problem because it has armrests. My desk chair that I'm sitting on right now has armrests, and I never freaking use them because, like, I'm holding a controller. It'd be, like, awkward to put my arms on there. But let's see, let's pick out something to put on her desk. Like maybe if there's a laptop item, I don't remember if I've unlocked that. If not, then yes, there is a laptop. Okay. Okay, that's pretty decent. I don't know. Actually, with this fancy home though, I feel like she would be the type to have a vanity. Do we have one of those around here? We have that one, but that's the simple one. That wouldn't look as good. And then this one, that's really nice, though it takes up 2 spaces. I was hoping for one that takes up 1 space. Kind of like this one, but not. Or I guess she should at least have a mirror, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. I can probably make this fit. If we move the desk and we actually do the wardrobe and stuff along this side, right? That looks a bit better. And then we just, and then let's move Teddy. And let's have the desk here. Or actually, let's have it facing that way. And then we've still got space. Let's put Teddy right by the bed. And now we actually have a little bit of space where I could put something against this wall. Maybe let's do a mini bookshelf. Crap, is that a raid? Oh my god, that never happens! Oh my god! Thank you so much for the raid! Hello, Kiyomi Okada. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi. Um, we are making a vacation home and making a nice little bedroom up here. It's going all right. Well, yeah, it's going all right. I'm having fun. Yeah. Let's move that shelf now because now it's above the desk and I don't want that. Let's do Yeah, let's do the shelf here. That works nicely. And that ties it together really well. We got the bed, we got Teddy there, and did I know Pokemon Champions? Is that? I think I saw that. I think I heard something about that. Is that on Switch? I think it is. That's a Switch game, right? I mean, obviously, it must be. I'm just not. Yeah. Um, Okay. Oh, I'm glad you like the design. Yeah, I used most of her recommended items, and good to know. Maybe I'll play Pokemon Champions on Monday because that's when I play Pokemon games. Um, I could also put one more thing in here if I wanted to put a small object on top of the bookshelf. Let's see. Let's see. What else can we do? I mean, a candle would be nice, but I've already got the lamp on the bedside table. Oh, wait, a music box, of course. Because she wants a relaxing place to sleep. Oh, don't worry, I raid and run all the time. A few times. I've only raided like 2 times at this point. I hardly ever remember to raid, but when I have, it was like I did it and then I had to go do other stuff after my stream, so I totally get it. But thank you so much for raiding and thank you so much for being here. But yeah, with that bedroom done, and we've got the bathroom there, let's do the rest of the house. I need to put together, I guess, a kitchen area and a living room area. Let's do a nice small kitchen. I mean, she's even got a mini fridge in the recommended, so clearly she's not too fussed about the kitchen. Like, she doesn't need a whole lot of stocking up. We'll do a mini fridge and let's see, we do need a sink at least. And I guess maybe a stove. Yeah, we should still do a stove. Let's do this nice small one though. Something like that. There we go. Let's do the mini fridge in black. I might keep these to their natural. Actually, I'm tossing up between the elegant white or the vintage. That might suit her style. No, let's go with the white. And then this one can stick with the natural. It still matches the sink because it's got a bit of white at the top and it's got that light brown. It kind of matches. Okay, that's our mini kitchen area. And oh, and then we could do counters. Ooh, actually, what we could do if we move the mini fridge. Yes, and then we've got counters here, so I can put some appliances on there, and then I can grab a counter chair. Yeah, because it's just her living alone. So when she eats, she uses this section of the counter, and I can use the other two spots for little appliances or something. Let's do, yeah, let's put the cream and sugar here for when she's making coffee. And let's do, thank you for the lurking. It's okay if you lurk. Um, views are views. Not that I care about the view count, I try not to think about that. Let's put this on the stove because it's a stovetop one. And then we'll take the coffee beans. Actually, you know what? Let's follow her theme a bit more. Her theme specifically was that she wants a place to relax. So maybe she's not a coffee drinker. Maybe she's not, because coffee would keep her awake. Yeah, I was gonna put the coffee beans with the cream and sugar, be, but then I don't know. But then again, realistically, nobody uses actual coffee beans unless you're trying to be really professional and mimic a cafe. Because if you use beans, then you have to use a grinder thing and then use one of these. Like when I briefly did coffee making training, you put the beans into the grinder thing and then it turns it into powder, which you then put into one of these. It looked like that. Well, it looked like that, but it was like two-sided. Some people do use one like that, yeah. But I did say her theme, let's focus on that, um is she wants to relax. So she does not drink coffee. I could still put a kettle and say that she's a tea drinker, though. Because some people drink tea to relax. Let's put that kettle there. Let's put this kettle here. Let's say it's an electric kettle. There's invisible outlets. And then, let's do a microwave there, maybe. I don't know, that might be awkward to reach around the sink, though. So let's actually swap them. Let's put the microwave by the sink. Or actually, microwave could go on top of the mini fridge. That works, yeah. And we'll put the kettle here. I don't know if there's an actual item to show tea bags or anything, though. So we just have to assume she's got them hidden away somewhere. But, what else could I put? Because, yeah, this jar, it looks like it's just full of salt, but then when you recolor it, it can have pasta, nuts, coffee beans, fruit syrup, what the heck? Oh, you can have cookies as well. You can have a cookie jar. Or marshmallows. Oh, you can do balls of yarn if there's a character who likes knitting. Who keeps their balls of yarn in a glass jar, though? I don't know. I kind of like the cookie jar idea, though. Let's do that. So let's put the cookies up here. And we will still put cream and sugar there because some people put sugar in their tea. And then we do have that one. I'm checking if there's another place setting item. No, I think I have to choose from... Oh, there we go. There's a table setting. So let's put that up here to show that she uses, yeah, that spot of the bench for her, for eating. There we go. A nice little compact kitchen. That worked out really nice. And we've still got all this space here. No, don't go back there. Go back into that mode. Which is good, because we've still got plenty of recommended items I'm planning to use. Like maybe the piano and or the harp or cello. And of course, the clock. Gotta have the antique clock. Let's see, what else? Oh, definitely that sofa. Let's do maybe a TV area over here. Let's do this table. And that can be the TV table. And then let's go find a TV. Is it down here? Yes, it is. There we go. We could also do, let's see. Let's do the piano in this corner. And we're gonna need a piano chair. Oh, let's put this blue rug, yes, over in the TV area. And then. Right, I still need to use the aroma pot. I definitely will. I'll find a spot for that. But first, we need a piano chair. We need a stool like maybe that one, or... Oh wait, what am I saying? This is a piano chair. I say, even though I've never seen one in real life. Let's see, and then... Do I have... I'm trying to remember if I have access to a certain item, or if I'm just getting it mixed up. Because sometimes you might get the items mixed up with, like, what you have in your own storage or something, and you can't remember if you have access to a certain item. No, I was thinking of putting in a fireplace, but I don't think I have it. You know what? Maybe I'm getting mixed up with when I was playing Sims, because I think I do have it. Wait, there it is! Let's go with the classic red, and let's do, maybe the fireplace under the window? Is that... I have no idea where people would realistically build a fireplace, but that looks like a decent spot. Let's... Oh wait, no, but I like to be able to access the windows, so I don't know. Let's do... Let's do the piano there. Right, and let's do the fireplace here. Actually, no, let's move the clock and let's do the piano over here. And then we've got the fragrance diffuser up here on the fireplace. I'll find something else to put next to it so it's not empty space. And let's see, what else could I do? We could put a stereo somewhere. Oh, that doesn't fit there. No, but I will do, we could put the harp back here behind the couch. Yeah, I don't really like the big stereo, even though it's in her recommended items. I'm thinking, let's grab like a small tabletop, stereo. Like, maybe this one. Because then we can put it up above the fireplace. And then we've got the harp here. What else could I do? I don't know, we've got a little bit of empty space here. Maybe, let's see. Ooh, I do like the rose rug. Maybe here in front of the fireplace, so you can sit on that in front of the fire. I don't even know. Um, maybe, maybe, I'm so indecisive. Maybe a bookshelf, like here. Or you know what? Maybe I'll rotate this setup. Yeah, we'll have the fireplace facing that way, the bookshelf there, and let's put the clock here next to the TV, fill that space. Okay, that could work, yeah. We've got the harp back here just wherever it fits, and we can access the window. And we've got the bookshelf. Let's make that the dark brown design. I like that better. I think it's basically done. Except, of course, the finishing touches. Oh, there's no lights in the recommended. Oh, I forgot to do the walls. Yes, I like that. I do wish you could do like different wallpaper inside the rooms because I don't like that it's doing the roses wall in part of the bathroom. But it'll have to do. This isn't Sims where you can just paint sections of a wall. But still, I'm happy enough with it. Right. Overhead lights, that's what I was looking for. Let's do, maybe the wood shade lamp would be nice. Let's do that here, and here, and one in the kitchen. And then let's grab a simple light for the bathroom. No, let's do something a bit nicer. Let's do this one. And then I need to go back upstairs and pick one for the bedroom. That's not upstairs. I walked backwards too much. Okay, back in we go. Okay, up here, let's pick out a light. That one's kind of nice for a bedroom. And we can change the shade. Ooh, I like that one. That one matches. There we go. Now let's see. Is there anything else I should add, like on the walls, maybe? I could maybe put the planter, not in the bedroom though. Ooh, the slippers? We could put that over here next to Teddy. Yeah, let's head back downstairs. And let's do, I noticed this wall shelf. We could do that in the kitchen. Actually, no, let's go back to the natural because the kitchen, like we've got the dark brown wood over here, but in the kitchen we've got the light brown. Should we do? No, I don't like two because you can't do them right up next to each other. Let's just do one kitchen cupboard up there. And then we can also do... I mean, we can also do stuff like this. And then, yeah, let's do a clock. Let's do a clock, maybe not in the kitchen. Maybe... Oh, but we've already got the antique clock over there. Yeah, let's do this in the kitchen. There we go, so you can see that while you're cooking. Oh, actually, that one fits the style even better. Let's do this fancy one. Okay, what else? What else? Oh, we should do the towel rack over here in the bathroom. Yeah, let's just put that right there by the bath. Unfortunately, you can't put wall hanging items on these partition walls because if I could, you bet I'd be putting the towel rack on this wall right by the shower. That works really well because that wall is empty. But you can't. Let's do a nice little wall planter. Let's check. Maybe where should that go? Up here, I guess. And then let's put some fancy frames. What have we got here in the basic stuff? That one's kind of nice. Let's put that one maybe here. And we'll do the flowers one. Up here. And you know what we could also do? If we wanted to be a little bit silly. We could do something like that. Actually, let's do that in the bedroom. Because it matches the nice blue we've got going on in here. Yeah, let's do the more fun pictures in the bedroom. Let's do this one. Let's do this one up here. Let's do... Let's do that one over here. And then one more, let's do... This one actually kind of fits her theme of wanting a place to sleep, is let's do this Sleepy Pichu picture. That is adorable. We'll put that one above the bed. No, you know what? You can't really see that unless you turn the camera. Let's put that one up here above the bedside table. There we go. Now it's finished. It's ready. I think that one turned out pretty well. I am so glad I unlocked the second floor. That was a game changer. Otherwise, I don't know how I would have... her nose glitched. I don't know how I would have been able to work with her theme effectively if I didn't have the second floor to put the bedroom up there, because otherwise I would have been trying to fit a bathroom, kitchen, bedroom, and living room all on the ground floor. That was fun. I'll probably do one or maybe two more homes. Okay, we're going up a rank. Okay, is there any story progress happening besides just a new title? Oh yeah, the amiibo thing, yeah. I could do that, but I don't have my amiibos handy with me, so that'll have to wait for next time. Because someday I do want to design the home for Flick and CJ, who will only live together, and but I think I tried it in a previous stream when I was scanning some amiibos. It said I couldn't do that yet, and I think it was because I hadn't unlocked roommates yet. I hadn't done any of those yet, so it would have stopped me. Let's change up the uniform. Let's go for the tank top, and what kind of bottoms do I want? There's a lot to choose from. I could just go for simple pants. No, not those shorts. No. No, I don't like that. I'm too indecisive for this game. That's my problem. Yeah, let's just go for the blue shorts. That'll do. And there's a buttload of accessories here. I could be a cat. I won't. In this world, where animals are like people and all, then if a human character dresses up as an animal, is that cultural appropriation? No, wait, in this world, where animals live like people, if the human character dresses up as a cat, is that the equivalent of, like, doing blackface? Oh god, let's not. Let's not. Let's just go pick out someone else to make a home for. There's Pinky again. There's Cephalobot. I did consider him, so maybe. He wants an art studio. He wants robots. He wants a gym. Amelia! She wants a place for greenery to get light. That could be a decent prompt to work with, I guess? I don't know. Amelia would be nice to work with. Whenever I think of her, I think of when Chugga Conroy played New Leaf, because she was in his town, although not for very long though. So let's do Amelia's home. I mean, her prompt is just greenery, so there's just gonna be a lot of plant items. Alright, let's pick out somewhere where they can get lots of light, she said. So something like, No. I mean, I guess the bamboo one, maybe? But then again, it's the only bamboo section. So I might save that, because I think there is... I think there is a character who specifically wants a place with bamboo, like one of the panda characters. Maybe that one? No, I don't know. See, I'm already running out of good spots. And eventually I'm gonna have to reuse some. I don't know, she needs space for a garden. I guess that one? Yeah, let's do this one. It's in spring, it's got cherry blossoms. We can put some more cherry blossom trees and we can give her a nice little outdoor flower garden. I will definitely be doing a 2-level home. It's just so much better to have that extra space to work with. Plus, it just helps to have that separation instead of using partition walls for everything. Alright, let's start with the outside. We've got a flower bed item there. Let's start with the house. Let's do, I don't know, red? Yeah, I like that. Yeah. And we'll do some flowers. Oh, the purple roses. That wasn't there before, I don't think. So we gotta use that. And, I don't know whether to have the house in the middle and do stuff on each side, or maybe do the house to one side and have stuff. Yeah, I think I'll do the house to one side. So we're gonna grab a path. We'll take this one. And we'll grab like this. And then we'll be doing, oopsie, that's not what I was trying to do. And then maybe like, no, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Too much, too much. That's a bit better, yeah. Do the path like that. Okay, that could work. And then we've got space over here. Let's do a few trees. We'll do a few trees up here. We want them to look a bit natural, so not perfectly on a grid, you know? Otherwise it just looks too perfect. Like that. And then in this corner, we'll do a nice little flower garden. So, let's see. Oh, we should do the purples. Yeah, and I like the purple mums as well. Let's just do a few of those in this little gap here. And then, do we have... Oh wow, there's actually quite a few outdoor items. I should have looked in recommended. We got these like, pillars. That would have worked if I'd chosen a certain location though. Let's do the garden lantern, yeah, here by the house. 2 of those. And then that's kind of nice. You know what? How do I want to do this? We could remove these flowers and put this in this little alcove here. And then, oh, we want the wagon, definitely, because that's what she uses for planting her flowers. Oh, the greenhouse box! That is so cool. Okay, maybe I will remove some of that one tree, just one. We'll put the greenhouse box there and the wagon here. And then, oh. And then we'll put the hose, I guess, on this side of the house. I mean, hoses can extend really far, so it's okay. She can pull the hose and water the garden. Actually, let's keep the tree there. I was thinking let's move this one. Yeah, let's have it be there, and I kind of want to bring back these. Okay, that should be enough for the outside. You don't want it super duper cluttered. I wish I'd looked in recommended earlier so that I would have known you know, what kind of outdoor stuff she had. The other thing is, sometimes I wish you could look in recommended, like, before you pick the location, because there are times when having certain items in recommended, it makes you realize that a certain location would make so much more sense. Okay, interesting. I know something like this can be used indoors, but I don't really like it indoors. I feel like that thing, I feel like that planter thing would work well outdoors. So let's actually, yeah, we could put this over here. I like that. There we go. That's gonna go outside. Let's go back inside now. Okay, let's do... I might not make it completely huge. I might go 8 by 8. We'll see how much space we need. Because again, we'll be putting the bedroom upstairs. Downstairs, we just need a little bathroom, a little kitchen, and then a living room space. So as usual, let's start with the bathroom, and I'll make it as small as I can. I just like putting one so that it's realistic. So let's grab shower, toilet paper, and sink. And let's grab partition walls. And we're gonna do it in this corner here. Let's do... If I do it like that, and then like that, yeah, and that gives you enough space. That is not enough space, no. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to extend it. Yeah, we'll do 8 by 10. Because I need this space to work with. So then... what was I gonna do? We grab the pillar. No, we still need to put this... here. I guess that works, and then we can fit the, No, because we can't fit all of that. How have I done this before? I think I've done this before by having it be, yeah, 8 by 10. I might have to. Because then we have this much space. Yeah, spin it around. Let's do shower there, toilet there, and sink over here. And then I won't even bother using the pillars because... Oh, actually, yeah, I'll use one. Because you need 2 of those little squares equals just enough space to walk through. There we go. Okay, so we've got plenty of space to work with. So let's see, I guess I'll do the kitchen next. Let's do let's do a little kitchen over on that side. The problem is, her recommended items are like a lot of outdoorish stuff and not like, it's all just plants really. So we don't really, I'm just picking whatever I think looks good at this point. Let's grab... Let's grab the ironwood one. And let's do this. And a fridge. Fridge. There we go. And then we just add a dining table. Does she have any recommended tables? I don't know. That's very like outdoor table though. It'd be kind of weird to put her in like a garden. Actually, that one's not too bad. Sure, she can have this as her dining table. Yeah, let me just... I'm gonna have a look at the outside again and see if there's anything I want to change, because I'm seeing a lot of... Yeah, we should give her some sort of outdoor seating. Maybe... Oh, we could put the swinging chair over here. That could be nice. Yeah, and then I don't think I want to add too much. I don't know. Nah, I'm not gonna bother with like a table and chair kind of deal. She's got plants. She's got her garden out there, even though I didn't use a lot of the recommended items. Okay, that's the dining area. Now we've got all this space for a living room, and we've also got the upstairs for a bedroom. Maybe we could even make the... No, that's too small. I was gonna say I'm considering making the bedroom smaller. Like 4x4 feels tiny, but like maybe 6x4 though? We don't need a whole lot of space for the bedroom. Let's do the rose bed. Let me see, how does that position? It goes like that. Okay. So if we do that there... Are there any other possible bedroom items? Not really, except I guess the music box. I'll put that on a bedside table. And then the rest of recommended is kind of useless, so I'm just going by what I think would look good. So let's pick out let's see, drawers, I suppose? Let's go with the ironwood and put that. I don't know, let's see. We could go with, over here, we could do a mirror and a clothes hanger. That'll do. And then on this side, I don't know. Because again, her main theme is plants, and that's outdoor stuff. I suppose these potted plants, like, she could keep a plant in the bedroom that she's looking after. Let's do maybe a table alongside there. Something like this, maybe? Yeah, we can put that in front of the window, but leave a space so we can still access the window. And then on that side, we could do, a wardrobe. And maybe a desk. Is there a small one-tile desk? Or I guess anything can work as a desk. Like any table. Yeah, something like this could be decent over there. I don't know. No, I don't like that. I like that for her. Let's go with the natural. And let's pick out a chair. Let's go with the simple one with the cushion. So then, let's put something on the desk. Laptop, I guess. And then let's put something on that, that side of the table. Let's do books. Okay, that works as a nice little minimal bedroom. We could put a few more books, because we can put the stack up. No, I don't like the stack up there. Oh, but we could put... Maybe we can put a small plant above the wardrobe. Something like... Yeah, the cactus set, because that doesn't need much care. It's just a cactus. Let's do... While we're still in here, we gotta pick out wallpaper and flooring. We could go with the cloud thing for the bedroom. No, I don't like... Well, maybe I could do the cloud floor, but if you put them together, it does that weird cloud effect, and I don't like that. Let's do... Where's that purple one we saw before? I like that for her. Where's that purple one? I know I have it. Apparently not. Either I'm blind or just confused. You know what? I know what I did. I was getting it mixed up with a purple flooring. Yeah. Let's put that down, but then put down a rug. Like, let's see. What rugs have we got? Anything plant related? Not particularly. Oh yeah, there is the rose rug. That might be nice. No, I don't like that. I think the bedroom should just have carpet. Let's pick out a carpeted floor. Kind of like that, but like not that. Let's see. Have we got any carpeted floors? Not that one. I don't really like that. I mean, yeah, that'll do. And no. to that one. Okay, that should be decent for the bedroom. And let's pick out a light source while we're here. I like the purple. Hey, I think I'm happy with that. Are there any wall items that I want? Yeah, let's do it this flower picture. Yeah, okay, that's enough for the bedroom. She's got some flowers she's tending to there. And yes, you can access the I just realized I blocked off access to that window. Let's fix that by moving the mirror here and the clothes rack there. Much better. Okay, now the bedroom's done. Now let's now we've got lots of space to work with down here. First up, let's pick flooring. None of these, I don't like any of these because it's like it looks like you're outside and you're not. So like none of those make sense to be indoors. So I'm just gonna have to pick one. Let's see. What have we got? Hmm. No. No. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe that one. And then for the walls, again, these look like they're trying too hard to fake being outside, you know? I don't know. Let's just pick out something. She does have a plants theme, so I was thinking one of those rose walls I saw. Oh, I like that one. Yeah, let's go with this green one. And then what I usually do is we need to find the white tile. Because I need to tile the bathroom. Come on, move over there. There we go. Okay. So now we've still got plenty of space to work with. So much space. So let's see, do any of these work as indoor items? Well, this could work. We could put that over there, or we could put, let's see. We could put the tea set, here. We could put, oh, we definitely need a music player. We'll find a spot for that. That might not be the permanent spot. Oh, the harp. Let's put the harp. In fact, you know what else we could do? We've already got a music player and a harp. You know what's really fun to do in this game is, once I find it, is if you put down a microphone and now they sing. Okay, you keep singing and I will set up... I guess I'll just do a TV area in that corner. I mean, everybody's got to have a TV, right? Like, who the heck wouldn't? Where's the TV? There we go. That's the biggest TV. Let's find a stand for it. Anything here? No, there's no two tile tables there. Maybe... No, not that one. I like that one. Yeah, she doesn't even have like a couch or anything in recommended. It's all like garden furniture. So we'll just have to pick one out. Maybe that one. I kind of like that one for her style. So we'll put that here. Or you know what? Let's turn things around so it's not too much the same as the house I just made. Let's do the TV area facing this away. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles here. And then we could do a nice little tea table next to the couch, and then we'll put her drink there. And then what else? I mean, we might as well put this decorative hot thing. Let's put that there. And then that there, and then we put the harp here. That's looking a bit better. Let's put a rug for the TV area. Let's do something like this one, maybe? Or maybe... Yeah, I like that one. Okay, I mean, it's looking like where, like, it could be done, or I could add more stuff. Depends how cluttered I want to allow it to be. Ooh, we could actually put more, plants as well. Let's do... You know what we could do, actually? Instead of that table, we could do, like, these counters here. And we can still access the window from one tile, so... Can you not put the TV on the... That's weird. We can probably do it on the low counter. We really can't put this TV on the... Well, that messes up my plan. It's fine. It's fine. I'll pick out something else. Let's bring back that TV stand I had. I liked that. Let's do something else. Let's find... I don't know, maybe that table? Or you know what, if we move this over here, and then instead we'll have... Yeah, we'll have that side of the window open, and... Yeah, and we'll put that table there. What else? What else? What else? Oh, of course, watering can. We'll put that there. Okay, and then, let's see, are there any other, like, pot plants I could put? I mean, where'd it go? This one is the same as that one, but no reason not to have another one. Let's put that there. Okay, I think that looks really nice. Okay, let's grab lights. Let's put this simple one in the bathroom. Let's do this one for the kitchen, I guess. And then I guess this wooden pendant one for the rest. So let's put that there and that there. That's looking nice. Let's double check the recommended section. Is there any like wall decorations? There is. There's this potted plant. Let's stick with the default. Maybe put it up here. And then this wall planter. I guess up here? That kind of works. This vine thing is kind of nice. Let's put it over the entrance. Yeah, should like that. This, it calls it a kitchen mat, but like, let's use it as like a welcome mat to wipe your feet on. And then, I don't know, the walls are looking a bit bare. Let's see what we can do. We can do a corkboard somewhere. I guess over here near the door. Let's move this. Over here, I guess. And then, what else? What else? I mean, we've already got... I already did the flowers picture up in the bedroom. Ooh! It's flower related. We could put this one here, and we could also put Leafy on, because it's plant related. Let's put Leafy on over here, I guess. Okay, now I think it's done. It looks really nice. Yeah, we don't want to go overboard. It's really good though. I'm pretty happy with it. So let's finish that up. I should have told her it's finished when I was outside. Then it would have done the montage video showing the garden. But oh well. Okay, I think I might do just one more home. I did say earlier on that I'm a bit tired and that I would see how I'm feeling after the 2-hour mark. I am a bit tired, but I can go for a little bit longer, so let's do one more home and then that'll be it for today's stream. 15,000. We're getting a good pay. Oh, and that brings me to the 20 homes mark. Which means we're doing story stuff and we're celebrating. Oh, we're celebrating in the cafe. Nice. that was nice. Yeah, story stuff. We get it. Celebrate 20 homes. Okay, she is saying there's something she really wants to do first. Oh, right, she's talking about the thing that happens later on. Music festival, yeah. Well, that'll be fun to look forward to. Yeah, 10 more clients. Once you get to 30, that's when you get the music festival. I'm actually so tired. I might even go back on my word when I said I would do one more home. It's alright, sometimes I will do smaller streams of like 2-3 hours, and then there are times where I do my bigger streams that go for like 5 hours, which are definitely fun. Oh, I wasn't trying to turn the fan off. Oops, I was trying to... That's what I was trying to show. If you're holding a drink and you press A, it does the celebrate thing. Anything to say? Nothing all that interesting. Yeah, let's just head out of here. I don't know. Let's see, who have we got around here? Or actually, I'm not in designer mode, so they're not going to show me their prompts, but, oh my god, it's Bob! Okay, I am doing one more. I don't even know what Bob's prompt is, but I want to do Bob's house, and I'm pretty sure they refresh, when it becomes a new day. So, you know, if I don't do Bob now, he's not going to be there next time. I mean, then again, I probably have his amiibo somewhere in my collection, so if I really wanted to bring him back next time, I could. But that defeats the point. Yeah, let's do Bob. Oh, he also wants a garden, but he specified he wants a garden in his house. Still, I could have merged them. I could have had him become the other one's roommate. It's too late now though, because I've already started talking to him. Yeah, because if I had wanted to make them roommates, what you do is I would have had to talk to the one I just made a house for and ask her if she wants a roommate. They always say yes. And then I go talk to Bob. And yeah, you can't go back on it from here, which is fine. We're gonna give Bob his own place. I don't know, what kind of place would Bob want? Because, like, he wants his flowers inside his house, so we don't need space for an outdoor garden. There's not enough good spots. Like, there's really not. Maybe that one. I suppose that one will do. definitely 2-level. Even if I don't use them at maximum size, I do want to separate the bedroom. One thing that I could consider doing, instead of having the bathroom on the ground floor, I could do like an ensuite bathroom upstairs with the bedroom. That could be interesting. We'll see. I might try it with this one. First off, let's do the outside, where we want... first we want a fence. I kind of like this one. There we go. And then we need to touch up the house. I'm thinking purple stripe roof. Yeah, purple all the way. Because it matches Bob. And then, is there any outdoor furniture he's got for us? Oh yes, the hammock. Let's give him the hammock over here. Let's see, anything else outdoor? I guess, yeah, the garden wagon. We'll put that here and we'll put a little outdoor garden over here. That's not how you do that. Actually, yeah, let's do, instead of grass, let's do dirt for the flower garden. There we go. And then let's pick out some flowers. Of course, it's got to be the purple ones. Oopsie oopsie. That's not how you do that. No, that's putting them in a little pot. How do I... Oh, over here. Oops. There we go. Okay. And we could do... I suppose we should do a little, pathway. Yeah, like this. There we go. That'll do. Let me just curve that. Okay, and that will be it for the outside. Okay, what have we got in the essential items? Oh, just 3 different flowers. Well, we'll find space for that. Let's start with the upstairs. So let's do... What if we extend like that, right? And then we take the partition wall and then we do... Oopsie. And then we do like that, and then we use that as the bathroom. Yeah, I like that. Let's grab the tiles now, instead of having to do it with furniture in the way. There we go. So he's going to have an ensuite bathroom. Let's see. We have a flower-themed shower. Yeah, let's go with that. So let's do... Where is... There's a really specific item I want to find. It's a really specific... like it like that. Because how do you even... Or I suppose I could do it like... Let's see. You need space to stand, so let's put him there to measure. Oh my god, he turned it on. I suppose like that'll do. Yep, that's as good as it'll get. And then while we're here, let's grab the towel rack. Yep, and then we need the toilet. Where's the toilet? There it is. I think I'll put that there. And then that there. And then the sink here. And then there we go. That's his bathroom. And then the rest of this will be his bedroom. So let's do, no. Let's find him a nice rug for his bedroom. Yeah, let's stick with that for the bedroom. Although, we're going to do an accent wall on this side, so that it removes the, the window, as well as having the bathroom not be as flowery. And then, let's pick out a rug. What would work good for a bedroom? Well, you know what? That could work. Yeah, let's go with the sloppy rug for the bedroom. And let's see. It's the rose bed again, which we just had last time, but this time we'll make it the purple one. Alright, Bob, just show me which way the bed goes. It goes that way. Just making sure. Let's do it... Yeah, let's do it that way. Let's do this. Could be a desk. Yeah, that could be a nice desk. And then, that could be like a bedside table kind of thing. And then there's his closet. No, let's put... Oh, how do I want to do this? Actually, let's do these drawers here, and I want to leave that window accessible. So then, I don't know, let's put this box of stuff here. What else has he got in recommended? We can put the mirror on top of there. Oh, this lamp right on the bedside table. Perfect. Oh, the drawers come in purple. Let's go with that. Let's check out the other colorations of stuff. We'll go with the natural wood for the desk. And oh, flowers. Yes, let's go flowers on the cushion for the chair. And that one has flowers on it, so we're gonna stick with that. And then this can go with the light brown. And flowers. And then that's about it for the bathroom. I mean bedroom. Well, bedroom and bathroom. So let's do a light in here. And there's the light for in there. Oh, we should put something on his desk. Let's just do a laptop. That's what most people would do. Even though I keep doing that. There we go. Alright, let's head downstairs. Okay, how big do I want to do this? Maybe 8 by 8? That's probably all we need. Let's see. What do I want to do? We've got a sofa. We can use that for the TV area. Let's put that over here. This can be the TV stand. This table might put next to the sofa. This can be a dining table. Let's see, and we've got the same record player we saw before, but oh well. Let's see, colors? Let's go with the yellow. And then we'll do the flower display over on this back wall. And let's see, what else? And then we need to put the TV on the TV stand. That's wall mounted. That's why I wasn't finding it. There's the TV. And we need the kitchen. Let's do it over that corner. Let's find. Aha! There's the stove. No, I don't like that one. Let's do this little one. And this. Actually, how many spaces across is... Yeah, no, that's only 3 spaces. That's fine, that's fine. We're gonna do... like this, and then we can put the fridge in that space. And then we just put a chair over there at the dining table. Let's see, what chairs has he got? We can use this one again. It's just the same one I used on the desk. Okay, now I just need... You can put stuff on top of here, so I could just put flour here, and we'll need something for this third flower. Oh, hi, the Pope Joke. Thanks for joining me. Although it's probably close to the end of the stream, this is the last home I'm doing. Yeah, I'm doing Bob's house. Let's do I need something to put the third flower on. Or I guess we can move this over here and do that one. Yeah, so there's those 3 required flowers. And then, what else has he got here? I don't know, I could find a spot for the tent. That would be fun. Let's move this flower display maybe over here. No, no, I don't like that. Let's move this flower over here. And move this over here. And then we can have the little play tent over here. And, let's see. I don't know. I don't really like, let's just get rid of that. Like, I know he likes the flower theme and all, but it's kind of messing with my vision. I want the play tent, and because I want to give him... Where is... This game is not the best in terms of finding the exact item you want. Where is... Is it over here? No. Where is it? Does it count as a small item? Is it over here with the small stuff? I hate trying to find stuff in this menu. Ah yes, there it is! The toy box! Yeah, he should have his toy box right by his play tent. And also, where is... There it is, the magazine rack. Let's do... we'll do that by the couch. Okay, let's do... Oh, I still haven't even picked out wallpaper and flooring for this one. Maybe this? And... I don't know, it's very pink, but you know what? He likes pink. Look at his default shirt. So yeah, let's go with the pink. And we'll go with the cherry blossom rug over by the TV area. And then what else? Actually, no. Let's do the cherry blossom rug over here by the play area. And this one fits nicely at the TV area. And he's just gonna plop down and sit, I guess. Okay, what else could I give him? I have a bit of space to work with, maybe. Not a whole lot of space. If I did extend the house, I could have done... Oh, I do like the cherry blossom thing. Oh, you know what I could do? I could bring the toy box forward, and then I can put a table there. Let's do that. Let's take another copy of the pansy table. Let's grab a red one. And we can put the bonsai there. Okay, now I think we're basically done. So let's move on to the final touches, which are lights. What have we got here? No, I don't like that one. What colors does this one do? So indecisive today. How about this one? Yeah, let's do this. Let's do... Yeah, just one on each side. And then we might move on to the wall decorations. Where is... Aha! We have this framed picture. We'll put the flower one over there, and then... we do Daisy, because it's a flower. And we'll put that up above the TV. And then... we've also got this... Oh, no, I wanted it on the wall. We've got this, the flowery painting, which is the Van Gogh sunflowers. Let's put that... I don't know, above the kitchen, I guess? Speaking of the kitchen, let's add some stuff we can put. Where's that place setting thing? Where is... It'd be great if there was a better way to find things. There we go, there we go. Let's put this here, and then we can actually put stuff at the back there. Okay, I feel like Bob is the type to want a microwave. Let's put that over there on the sink. And then, what else can we give him? Yes, we could do a cookie jar. And we just put that at the back of the table. And then one more thing. What could he want? Is there anything recommended for the kitchen? Probably not. He has a pretty small selection of furniture, I will say. Oh, let's take this little photo thing, not put it there, and put it... Oh, it can't go on top of the fridge. I thought fridges could take stuff on top. Okay, never mind that. Let's just pick out one more little kitchen thing. Like, I don't know, what else could he have? How about a candle? There we go. Okay, and I think that makes it done. He's got all sorts of stuff. He's got his TV area. He's got his toys to play in his little tent. But most importantly, he's got all of his flowers to his liking. And up here, we've got a bedroom and an ensuite bathroom. Oh crap, turn off that shower, Bob. Don't leave the water running. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. You know what? Let's add one final touch. Let's do the Leafeon. Let's do above the window, I guess. Okay, there we go. I think that's done. So let's just tell him it's done and sit through the montage. I think you can skip the montage thing, but I won't because you can take photos during it. When you've done so many homes in a row that the music is just ingrained in your soul. I wish they could change up the music, because they know players are going to be making a bunch of homes in a row. I wish they had a selection of even 5 songs for it to pick from or something, and then it wouldn't be as repetitive. But oh well. Yep, let's head off. And I did say that would be the last one of the stream, but I am so glad I found Bob just by luck. That was cool. I do love Bob. He's a pretty good villager. He's like one of the classics. Bob and like Rosie. Those are classics. Like nowadays the popular ones are ones like Raymond, or Sasha. Both of which are new in New Horizons, Whereas, in the older games, we just had classics like Bob, Rosie, I don't know, Goldie, Tangy. Just here to chat. I just thought I'd head up here and see if I have any gifts from... Yeah, because here's the thing. You can get a gift from each villager you made a home for. But some people don't even know about that because you're not likely to see them afterwards unless they pop up here and then you talk to them. In a previous file, I actually had a routine where after I made their house, I would just go straight there and visit their house so then I could get the gift. Filbert, you are adorable. Filbert, he's adorable. Classic squirrel. And the photo has, I believe her name is Blair in it. That's because I made them roommates. How are things, Filbert? Okay, he's being scientifical. He had a bite of a sandwich and then took it home for another bite. It was probably not as good when you took it home because you waited long enough to get home, Filbert, and then the sandwich wasn't as good with time, okay? But it's just funny. Okay, one more. Filbert is adorable. What else is he gonna say? He's talk about yard work. Okay, start a TV show to get other people to do the yard work for you. Clever. That's right. Let's have a look at the restaurant and cafe actually, because I do remember something funny I did in one of them. Yeah, in the restaurant, it's run by squirrels, which means she can't even see over the counter. She can't even see over the counter. They're so tiny. And then in the back here, did I do squirrels for the chefs as well? I did. Oh, right, Nibbles and Peanut. Because their names are food related. Nibbles, you are the best. Oh yeah, it's a good thing I came in here. So a lot of people don't know. You want to go into your restaurant once per day and they'll give you a new recipe. Hello, Peanut. Yeah, if you work in food service, don't go to work hungry. That is a tricky thing. I used to work at McDonald's and yeah, I would usually end up getting food before or after a shift because you get hungry and that's the thing. And I know what you're thinking, but McDonald's is crap. Yeah, well, it was cheap. It was extra cheap because of employee discounts, and it was available. In the rare times I had a long shift where I had a lunch break, like I wasn't gonna go and find some other restaurant within walking distance to get lunch. I just got food from work. And yeah, the other thing is, if you go to your school once per day, you can get a bush start. I don't know why the teacher here is hiding over in the locker corridor, but she is. And we got some students here. Um, we've even got Rare Villager Chelsea, because I made a home for her. She is one of the Sanrio villagers, so you have to have the amiibo. And we have Molly, who is adorable. If I had to choose a favorite villager of each animal, Molly would definitely be the best duck. Or, I don't know. Years ago, I used to have, Freckles, and she was really cute too. Anyway, I'm just rambling, but I did say the last one would be the last home, and I didn't lie. It's just that I felt like checking in on my facilities. Oh yeah, so the cafe doesn't give you any free stuff, but you can buy any of this stuff, which probably changes every day. Oh yeah, that's my cafe, restaurant, school. I'm not sure what point I'll get to design another facility because there's a few more you can do. There's I believe this building here is the clothes shop, which is the last one that happens right before the ending thing. And then there's one other thing, isn't there? Yeah, it's up here. I believe there's a hospital you can make. Oh, hi, Allie. Have you got a gift for me? No, apparently not. I think I already got hers. But let's sit down next to Allie as I end off the stream. Can I? I can. It was just being finicky. But that is gonna do it for today's stream. Thank you guys so much for being here. So, as for next time, well, next week might not be Animal Crossing, or it might, very briefly. So, the schedule for next week is a bit different. Instead of my usual Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, um, because I have a thing on Tuesday, instead it'll be Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Monday will be normal. It'll be Pokemon Day, and I'll play some Leaf Green and some Legend ZA. But I also might try that new Pokemon game that someone was telling me about earlier, which I'm already forgetting its name. I think it was like Champions or something? I've already forgotten. Wow, I'm such a fake Pokemon fan, am I right? I have not been paying attention to the news about that game, but I might try it on Monday. Wednesday will be multiplayer day, not cozy day, because yeah, yeah, I might try that Pokemon game. Don't know how long I'll play it for, but I'll try it on Monday. But yeah, Wednesday will be multiplayer day because Thursday is going to be Cozy Games Day because Thursday is the release of Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream. So I'm going to pick up my pre-order and I'm going to be playing it on Thursday. Also, I might very briefly turn on Animal Crossing during Thursday's stream because one of my villagers is having a birthday that day. I think it was Marty. So we might check in on his birthday just because the timing worked out that his birthday is a day that I'm gonna be streaming cozy games anyway. But yeah, so Monday Pokemon, Wednesday multiplayer, meaning probably Mario Kart and hopefully Mario Party. And Thursday, Tomodachi Life and maybe a little bit of Animal Crossing. It's a busy week for me next week. I have something on like pretty much every day. Yeah, because those 3 days are streams. Tuesday I have a personal thing. And then Friday, Saturday I have my day job. And Sunday I'm gonna be at Supernova which, if anybody's watching who doesn't know, it is like a Comic-Con sort of thing, and I'm gonna be going, and I'm gonna be cosplaying. I might even show you guys a photo of my cosplay, but I will wait until maybe the Monday afterwards when I've got photos of it. And the other funny thing I might do, because you may be wondering, how am I going to show cosplay photos when I never show my face on here? I might just do a silly little thing where I get the photo and I take like my profile picture and like I put the head on top of my face so it just covers that and you still get to see the costume. I might do something like that so I can show a photo without showing my face, that kind of thing. But yeah, it's going to be amazing, but it's going to be a really busy week for me next week. So, yeah, I don't know how long the streams are going to be, whether they're going to be longer ones, shorter ones. Monday might be a longer one. Wednesday and Thursday, I'm not sure how long they'll go for, whether they're little 2-3 hour streams or 5 hour streams. I don't know. We'll see. But that's gonna be it from me. Thank you guys so much for being here. I suck at outros. I already went over the schedule. So, hope to see you guys next week. And all that's left to say is bye!